Okay, so my dad went over to his old friend's house to split logs for the winter. And so he has 3 sons, and they're old now, but they had a 4-wheeler. So I asked if I could ride it, which I did. And so the first time, the youngest son went with me to show me how to work the 4-wheeler and everything. And then I went on my own for a couple times because they live in a forest and have trails. So on one of the trails, you have to go up the hill and then go down. And so I went too slow up the hill, and there's like a huge crater below me. And then the 4-wheeler tipped over with me still on it, and a baby tree was holding me and the 4-wheeler up from falling into the crater. And so then I got off the 4-wheeler, which was a struggle, then went to go get help, which I did, but I didn't tell my dad because he'd get mad.
Winston, great story. Lauren.
Okay,
It's
ready? The word hill.
Hill, go.
I was at Mount Olympus in Wisconsin, and my brothers were so tiny, so then they got to ride with my parents on like a go-kart track. I was too tall, so I had to go by myself. When I went by myself, I was going down, we went around a couple of times, and like the last lap, this guy just stops in front of me, and we're like on a hill, so I went and I bumped into him, and there was this loud bang, and we went down the hill and landed at the bottom. And he got out of his cart, and then I noticed this person that was like stopped off to the side, and I figured that was his daughter. So then I was just sitting there like trying to get out, but I couldn't because I was like pushed up against like the alleyway wall. So then I somehow got out, and I went, and my mom, it took like 30 minutes. And my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, I knew it was you when I heard the loud bang. I just got my motherly instincts." So.
Oh, nice job. That question worked on you. So you're not getting a grade then? Jenna, go. Word.
Apple.
Okay.
I was at this apple picking place, and there was like a little petting zoo there too. And after we were done picking apples, we went there, and there was this geese that kept following my dad and kept trying to bite his shorts.
Oh,
so we had to like run away because he was like chasing him.
What was your What?
There was a geese that was like chasing my dad, and he kept trying to like snap at his pants, and he like had to like run away because he was getting like really aggressive. And when we were still at the petting zoo, when we were at another petting zoo, it was, I think, at Brookfield. Me and my step-grandpa, we got in trouble because we wanted to go see the bear show because it was only for a while, or it was for a short time. And then we,
Alright, Nico, what's your word?
Geese.
Go.
So what last Easter this year when I was at my cousin's house, we were just picking eggs off the ground, and when he opened this little egg, there was candy inside it. So all of a sudden you see this little goose just come out of the water and bite his shorts off. So he was in his underwear like the whole entire time, and he so when he got another egg, another goose came and bit his shirt. So there was like a hole in his sleeve. And this little, and then the father and the mother came and took them back in the water. And then when they took them back in the water, they came back out again. So we all had to go inside the house to just leave them alone.
Alright, nice job, Nico. Kyle Beeson. I know. Go. What's your word, Kyle?
Cousin.
Cousin, go.
Okay, so me and my cousins and my grandma's family, we always go to our grandma's house on holidays, and then we hang out, and they're like really rich. They have like 7 iPads, so like they share with us, and we play this game. It's really weird, and like you do random things. It's like with Bluetooth or whatever, I don't know. And also we go to their house occasionally for like certain holidays, but not like Easter or Christmas. And they have a really big house. They just moved to it recently. They used to live in like, I think it was Wisconsin somewhere, and they moved southern Wisconsin, somewhere near there, so they could live closer to our grandma, so we didn't have to drive so far. And so they have a huge house with an arcade in the basement.
Ooh, nice job. And last one. Cousin, go.
When we got picked up from school, my cousin picked me up, and we went to wash his car. And while we were over there, we finished washing the car, and there's like this little hill where they parked to dry the car. So we were drying it, and like after we got in the car, and then he said that like it wouldn't like when he put it in drive, he would press acceleration, but it would just go back. So we kind of thought that transmission was broken, and the brake was like hard to press. So we called my dad, and he said that probably the transmission was broken too. And he said he was going to turn off the car, and we both noticed that it wasn't even on before. So he turned it on, and it was working, because before it was turned off, so when we put it in drive, it would just go back because it was on a hill. He didn't have the e-brake on. So it would just go backwards, and when we got home, my dad was screaming at him because like he was scared that the transmission was broken because it was really expensive.
Nice job. We have some time to go. I heard the word car, okay? A couple stories about cars on my own. So when I was about 6 years old, I'm sitting in the little car. My granny, my great-grandma took me over to my grandma's house, and she ran in for a little quick minute, but she's like, "Can you stay right here in this little seat?" And I'm like, "Okay, I will." Well, she left the car running, and back in the day, it was so easy to put it out of park, and her driveway was on a hill. And so I'm like, oh, I'm kind of bored, waiting for my granny. Let me just see what this does. Just move it, and all of a sudden, I'm rolling down the driveway, and my granny's like, oh, she's running after, she's trying to get the car, and I'm 5 years old, I don't know what to do, so I just watch her in the car. And I'm driving, and we're about to hit the road. Sure enough, I went across the road. Thank goodness there were no cars ready to hit me. Crossed the road into the driveway of the neighbor's house, and it stopped. And I was safe. Can't believe it. Can't believe I even survived. Oh, shoot, I had one more story, but we have no time. And that's rip-off.